only one thing unless my brother knows. There's no other thing. And twice. Seems like only my brother says.
It's actually hard to imagine it ever getting any more efficient than this. Though, of course, we will always try to break records, but genuinely, there is very little more I can tell you if you're into rune farming than what I'm about to tell you. You're seeing in the background this spot where I'm blowing up at these poor, innocent, I don't know, weird grey clay creatures. They still creep me out so much. This is, like, the spot. It's so many runes. Up to 4 million an hour doing it with this explosion sorcery method, but however you do it, it's incredibly efficient. However, there's a tiny element of danger. The guards in the back can kill you, and in order to clear all of these 21 guys efficiently, you probably do want to tailor your build to it. So let's remove all of those factors, and indeed a lot of you guys, I imagine, already know about this. In fact, a lot of you told me about this in the comments of last time, but I feel duty-bound to at least share it just for everyone that doesn't, because I always want to bring you the latest and greatest in Elden Ring knowledge. So, where are we going? Well, the exact same place. Yep, the exact same grace in the Moquin Palace. So, I'll tell you the method, as I imagine you already know how to get here, already have unlocked it, and then for those that haven't unlocked it, I'll let you know towards the end. But first and foremost, it's as simple as this. You stand up from the grace, you move to the just a sprint round the side, and find ourselves in from the very start cinematic of the game. When you wake up, get the blood, go back to eventually make it to the get in a chest. Doesn't matter. 3, even the starting merchant of the game. So yeah, this is runes, because of course you want to is what I'm going to say. This is fairly effective. So for those of you that don't know actually how to get here, if this is the first rune farm in this location you've seen, I will quickly tell you. Either talk to the guy or the image of the guy right in front of the first steps in Limgrave. He will then go to the Church of the Rose, follow him to the Church of the Rose in Liurnia and have a chat with him. Agree positively with everything he says every time. He'll give you 3 bloodied fingers. You then use those bloodied fingers to go do 3 invasions. Kill them, get ganked, disconnect, doesn't matter. 3 invasions. Go back to him, agree to fully join, and he will give you a cloth to go soak in Maiden's blood. This is a problem because, again, you are maidenless, as he loves to keep reminding you. But fear not, we must go to the 4 belfries in Liurnia, and using an imbued stone sword key, which you can get in a chest at the very top tower, then go and unlock and go through the portal at the 2nd highest tower. This will take you back to the starting area of the game, run through it, beat the boss, eventually make it to the church at the end. Lying there on the floor, very dead, but very full of usable blood, is the maiden from the very start cinematic of the game when you wake up. Get the blood, go back to him, agree to fully join, he'll have a weird intimate moment with your hand, and then give you a medallion which he warns us not to use. We will then immediately use it and find ourselves in our destined location. the Mogwin Palace. And then once you're in the Mogwin Palace, it's just a sprint round the side until you get to this grace through all of the blood lakes. Be careful not to get hit by any of the ridiculously powerful enemies that might be above your pay grade at this stage, and job is a good un. So, I hope you have found that very helpful, and happy rune farming, Tarnished, as you level up to, well, inordinate heights. For now, infinitely off. So for those of you that are right in front of the first step, actually how to get here, if this is the first rune farm in this location you've seen, I will quickly tell you. Either talk to the guy or the image of the guy right in front of the first steps in Limgrave. We'll then go to the Church of the Rose. Follow him to the Church of the Rose in...
You made it through that, and off you trotted to the round table. How did you find the round table? Before the round table was chock full of venery, I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. Why not earn a seat? Fly. Then your interest to join the round table proper, you must have with the two fingers. They are the purported masters of... Yes. Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale, to acquire a great rune. Decrepit he may be, but a demigod he remains. And of worse yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious soul. What's the matter? Aren't you supposed to be earning your... Then you must face Godric without a great rune with the two...
laconic, he's moronic. And he's yours for the taking. We'll be using a certain item for this cheese. And I will show you where to get later on in the video, so concentrate. Once we're in a position behind the horse's rectum, we will unleash our own poison gas. A poison mist, to be precise. It's an incantation that only uses 18 FP per cast. It only requires 12 face. So is your face enough? Should be. Cast the poisons behind him with your favorite sacred seal. Once it takes effect, just sit back, relax, and let nature take its course. It might take 2 casts to trigger the poison effect, but soon enough you'll see the damage numbers on his health bar pop up. Once inflicted, it'll do around 1,000 damage in total before it wears off. When it does, just recast it and wait some more. Sighting stop. The spell effect doesn't stack, so let it run out before casting again. Save you from wasting your FP. You'll need a couple of magic flasks to get the job done. Before you know,
Today's video is brought to you by The Rid. But when it comes to the lands between, a little knowledge goes a long way. Hey there friends, it's Kodiak here, welcome back to Legacy Gaming. Today, we're bringing you part 2 and everything we wish we knew even sooner in Elden Ring. Now you guys made it loud and clear in our first Wish I Knew Sooner video that you wanted more tips and more tricks.
So my mom is on. Yeah. Remember my mom said she was going to go to her friend's house this summer. She forgot.
She forgot?
Huh? She